What if I told you that the biblical scriptures does not end with peace on earth? That's right. The book of Revelation at the very end does not end with peace on earth. You see, the Bible makes it clear at the very end of the book, Revelation chapter 22, verse 14 and 15, that there are those who are on the inside of the gates of the New Jerusalem, and there are those who are on the outside of the gates. Anyone that's a dog, sorcerer, whoremonger, idolater, anyone that loves to make a lie. This is very important to understand because the kingdom of God dwells within you. Hebrews 12:22 tells you that you have come unto Mount Zion. Jesus says in Luke 17:20 and 21 that the kingdom of God does not come with careful observation. Jesus tells Pontius Pilate that my kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom was of this world, my people would fight on my own behalf. Therefore, the biblical scriptures ends with a choice that you must make. Either you go into the kingdom, the spiritual kingdom, and you realize that everything that you ever thought is not natural, but it begins in the spiritual and then it operates and manifests into the physical. That's why you must clean the inside of the cup that the outside may be cleaned. When you do this very thing, you come into the kingdom of God. But there are those who are still on the outside of the gates of the kingdom of God. There are those who have heard this message and they have pondered upon it, but still, even though it makes perfect sense, they still love to make a lie. There's liars on the outside of the gates. There are those who actually are still of a religious mind. These are your dogs. There are those who practice sorcery. These are those who keep you in lower vibrations and frequency. You see, the Bible is telling you about how your tongue gives life or death. So I have a question to ask you today. Are you going to choose life or death? Are you going to realize that these things are spiritual? No man's coming to save you. You have to save yourself. The entire point of the message is that once you save yourself, you will now stand on Mount Zion, just like Hebrews 12:22 says. And just like Obadiah said in the last verse, that in that day there will be saviors, plural, that will stand upon Mount Zion in triumph over Mount Esau, which is a symbol, a representation of the flesh. So I pray that you get this message. I pray that this helps you to understand, but the Bible does not end with peace on earth. The Bible ends with mankind's choice to make. You make that choice as an individual, and when you tell the people and it spreads among them and they realize that these things are spiritual, that's when heaven will come to earth. God bless you guys. I love you. Have a great evening.